Dash before he started working in human resources,
Okay.
before he got married, before he had children,
Yeah.
before he created his own company. Who is Chris Dash?
Well, I mean, as a little boy, I was always interested in business. My dad, he owned his own laundromat, and from the time I could walk, we was in there working. Me and my brothers, I'm in there making change on Saturday mornings. Just working in that business. So that from that time on, it was always my goal to work for myself, have something that you can pass down to your family and work with the family. Because that's how I grew up. My brothers, my sisters, we all worked for my dad, who had his own business, and then we in turn, tried to do something, similar. So that was me as a little kid. Saturday mornings, we're in the laundromat working, watching kung fu movies. I'm making change. My brothers, they're, doing what they do, and that was me. That was my childhood.
Wow, did I hear you say everybody was kung fu
Yeah.
fighting? Yeah,
Yep, that was our thing. Karate movies and we're in the laundromat working. So,
that's
you
it.
know,
So, as a little boy, did you dream of being a business owner? As you were sitting at a laundromat, did you say, "Man, I can't wait to have my own laundromat or my own business"? Did you think like that?
yes, yeah, that was always the goal. And then, my father, he was kind of like you said, the catalyst for that, for all of us. He would, always stress, you need to have something for yourself. Okay, yes, you have a job and you're working for somebody else, but what are you doing for yourself? So for him, it was always work for yourself and education. Those were the two big things I always remember him saying. Education is key, and not just talking about schooling, as far as, reading. Reading was a big thing with him. And educating yourself outside of, the norms as well, just all around education, wherever you can learn something. My dad, most of the time he was in Brooklyn, so we would go to Brooklyn, but he would even teach me as far as, educating you about even just something as simple as the way a person looks.
Mm-hmm.
So, he would say, look at that person right there. Who do you think that person is? So I'm like, oh yeah, that's a Chinese guy. That's a Spanish guy. And he was like, no, that's this guy. He's from, Trinidad. And then like in New York, the thing I love about New York, there's so many different people, so many different things. You can't just look at a person and know who they are. But once you start talking to them and speaking with them, you realize this Chinese or Asian looking person is actually from, one of the islands, from Trinidad. They're from Barbados, or this Spanish looking person is actually from here or from there, or this black looking person is actually from Cuba. My dad was the one to kind of point things out like that, and really just networking with different people and being able to learn their story, learn their culture. And, that would teach you so much more than, what your eyes can see or what you can hear from the TV, what you get from the newspaper.